Welcome back, guys. This is Campie and I'll teach you how to make gold in KingsRoad. First off, I'll talk about gold find gear, which you can create at the forge. Every day there's usually a daily special, and every week it changes. The daily special I'm going to talk about is the plus additional gold find. Right now it says rings will have plus item find, but pretend it says jewelry will have additional gold find. How it works is, for example, you click on find and then you put in 3 common items into the forge. And once you have the 3 slots filled up, you hit craft, which will spend 100 of your gold, and it will sacrifice all 3 common items. If you click on superior item, you have to place 4 find items into the forge and you'll end up spending 1000 gold instead of 100. But the benefit is you get 2 stats instead of just 1 stat for the find item. And then for epic, you have to place 5 superior items into the slots. And it'll cost you 15,000 gold, but it'll give you 3 random stats. Note that you're not guaranteed to get jewelry when you craft items. You might get a helm or a chest or a gauntlet, for example. So when you're sacrificing your items and using your gold, you're not guaranteed to get jewelry. You're just spending those items on chance to get jewelry. But as long as the daily special is plus additional gold find and you do get jewelry, you're guaranteed to get jewelry that has plus 30 additional gold find. There's also a new item called Forge Plans, which will allow you to be guaranteed to get the item that you want, but it comes at a price. Right now the only jewelry you can get plans for are necklaces, and those come at a very steep price. 140,000 just for epic alone. So for our purposes, we probably don't want to get this because the price tag is too steep. So let's take a look at the items that will help us find extra gold. This charm says plus 30% additional gold. Every enemy drops a pile of gold, somewhere between 1 and 40 gold each. And what additional gold does is, say if the enemy drops 100 gold, plus 30 additional gold will cause that enemy to drop 130 gold instead of 100 gold. Since you're able to hold 5 jewelries, which is 2 rings, 2 charms, and an amulet, you can have 30 additional gold find times 5. So that's 150 additional gold. So just to make the math easy, if the enemy were to drop 100 gold, with additional gold find, the enemy would drop 250 gold. If you look at the Frigid Signet, it says plus 15% bonus gold drop. All enemies are guaranteed to drop 1 pile of gold. With bonus gold drop, the enemy has a 15% chance of dropping a second pile of gold. With 100% bonus gold drop, the enemy is guaranteed to drop a second pile of gold. So having 30% additional gold is much more reliable than having plus 15% bonus gold drop. I myself prefer to stack additional gold as opposed to bonus gold drops. But I have heard that people that have been playing KingsRoad for a while have old armor sets where the armor has plus additional gold find. If you have a lot of additional gold find, then having bonus gold drop might be better. But if you're starting out or you don't have the armor with additional gold find, then stick with plus additional gold find jewelry. Several weeks ago, Rumble has released crescents, which can be placed into appearance items that have sockets. Old appearance items will not have sockets. Crescent jewels can only fit into crescent sockets, which is only found on appearance items. This Crescent of Luck will give me 1.6 additional gold, up to 5.1% if it's fully maxed out and upgraded. Since you're able to wear 8 appearance items, then you're able to stack at least 8 of these Crescent of Lucks. In some appearance items you can actually hold 2 Crescent of Lucks. So that's about 25% additional gold at least. Fourthly, there are Elixirs of Island Find. It says it will greatly increase gold and item drops for the next 30 minutes. What that means for you is enemies are guaranteed to drop 3 piles of gold, and they will have about a 25% chance of dropping a random item. These elixirs are very valuable and can only be either found randomly through a drop or purchased from a shop with gems. And if you're going to use these elixirs, you should stack up on additional gold find first. So now I'm just going to put on my additional gold find gear. I advise you to use the vault when storing your gold find gear or your regular gear. This may prevent you from selling your good gear by accident. There is usually an additional gold map where enemies will drop 1.5 times the gold, and usually says 1.5x gold underneath the boss's portrait. Adamar's dungeon is also my preferred place to farm gold. I'm going to play champion mode because on champion mode the enemies drop more gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aggro and group up all enemies and try to blow up those barrels because those barrels have gold coming out of them as well. I'm also going to look out and kill the explosive suiciders. When you click on those survivors, they'll drop 3 piles of gold each, which can be pretty good. Once I have a good sized pile of enemies, I'll just AoE them with my fireball. If you have a lot of inventory space, you can pick up all the items. I pick up all the fine and greater items to sell for the shop. I'm just going to aggro enemies on the right and the spiders on the left. I'm just going to run down and then I'm going to click on those survivors. And make sure you blow up any suiciders. You can also visit this little section and blow up all those barrels, which will drop gold. Next, I'm just going to pop into each alley, aggro them, and then bring them down to the bottom right. And then once they're piled up, I'm just going to blow them up. All destructibles, including those heads, will drop gold as well. Once you kill a boss, they'll drop a ton of gold and items which you can sell for additional gold. So that run took about 4 minutes 15 seconds, and during that time I picked up 10,591 gold. And after selling the items I picked up, I made 11,988 total. And if I include the 5,000 gold that I got from the chest, I made 16,988. Yeah, so for 4 minutes 15 seconds, not too bad, not the best, but not bad, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next clip.